In today's video, we're going to be sharing with you 2 tips for an effortless golf swing.
Plus, we have a special guest. Let's take charge of your game. Hi, Chris. Great to see you.
Great to see you, Chris.
Thanks for being on the show. So, how many times have you been asked, how do these tour pros hit the golf ball with effortless golf swings?
All the time. It crops up in so many lessons. I mean, it's like any sport, isn't it? You watch someone do it very well, it looks effortless. We know it's not, but it's just that visual that they get, and it's something that crops up a lot.
So after today, the guys watching this are going to have an effortless golf swing, loads of power. It's going to be really easy.
They're going to have some drills to help them get there, yeah.
The one thing I will say, and I can't believe I'm about to say this guy pretty much, you do that, don't you? So you do have a golf swing which looks effortless, and you're nearly as long as us two.
I'd say my golf swing looks as if I'm not putting a lot of effort in, but it generally gets some pretty good distance out of it.
He didn't say he was going further.
Perfect video for it.
He does it longer than us, for sure. Okay, right, so it's getting a bit windy here, so it's going to go even further. First drill, first tip, what do we want to talk about?
So I think it's really important that we talk about our connection with the golf club, so how we hold it. Now, We're not in this video talking about weak or strong or how the hand's placed this way. It's more a case of where it's placed in the hand, because if it's not placed correctly in the hand, it doesn't matter how much energy you can create through the body. If you can't get it out into the club, it's kind of useless. So we're talking really about where it's placed in the hand. Okay. So what we would see as a good grip is when it's placed very much in the base of the fingers. And we'll do this with the lead hand to begin with. The little exercise that I'd want the viewers to try would be take your lead hand grip, hold your forearm, and you should be able to get the golf club up to horizontal using that wrist.
Nice.
That really indicates to me that grip was correctly applied to the golf club. So
keeping that arm still, aren't we?
Correct. It's not moving from the elbow, it's just moving from the wrist. So very, very common, we would see the grip placed a little bit more through the lifeline. Mm-hmm. So what happens then is when I hold that forearm, I can barely get that club above this high. In the golf swing, I'm either going to create no leverage, I mean no power, or it starts to come from here. And when it comes from here, we only get a narrow arm swing, and again, it's not very conducive to lots of power. So it's really not a particularly good way to hold the golf club.
Certainly see this in the beginners when they start golf. They tend to sort of get it running straight through that lifeline, as you said, and then it's very hard to get that control and the power that they need, isn't it? So if you can start this and get this in the right place early, it's going to make a big difference to your game.
And that's the case for the trail hand as well. Again, you can do that little exercise. So again, poor grip in the trail hand. I struggle to get that up anywhere past here. Place it a little bit more on the fingers, and again, I can create that really nice kind of angle here. I'm just looking to get that to about horizontal. If you can do it with the trail hand or the lead hand, obviously I should be able to do it with both hands of the golf.
Really simple, I like that.
It's really simple, and again, this is the kind of thing that people can do at home, in the office, at the driving range. It's almost just a little test to see how you're holding it.
Okay. I haven't even got to hit a golf ball, but I think we should watch it hit a golf ball because I want to see the slow-mo to see how those wrists actually work in your backswing.
Perfect.
And so, he's got a nice golf swing, Chris, by the way.
Pressure's on now. So if the viewers out there are working on this and they don't feel that the grip is particularly good, they want to improve it, I would just have them take their starting position and then just double check it. If we get to horizontal, then we're good to go ahead and make a swing.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, very nice.
Right at the flag, that one is.
It needs to be the right stick, and it could be expensive. It's a little bit big, actually.
Big.
If you need another shot, I think you should club down, I think.
That was effortless.
It was indeed.
Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit our subscribe button for more videos, but also check out Chris's channel. He's got a fantastic channel which will definitely help your golf. Make sure you click the link in the description down below. Okay, second tip.
Now, this is going to encompass a few things though, isn't it? Again, as you said before, and as Andy has said, the more we can get the body involved, the hands involved, the arms involved, working in a good sequence, it's going to help, and this is going to help with that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's really important because we see lots of golfers who generate a lot of speed with their hands and arms, but no body. Other golfers who use the body very well, but the arms are quite stiff. And I think the effortless power comes from a combination of those: good body action, good hand action. And this little exercise we're going to go through now really works on the trail arm, which is really, really important. It really works on the body as well. So we've kind of said this is 2 tips, but this is almost 3. It's grip, it's trail arm, and it's body. So I'm going to take a golf club or an alignment stick and just going to place it on the floor so it's right in between your heels. You're going to take your other alignment stick, and generally these alignment sticks have a pointy end. You're going to hold it about halfway down and have the pointy end up just to the left of me, and just take a normal kind of starting position here. But we are going to take that glove hand off. And what we're really going to get you to do is make a little backswing, and then if I just demonstrate what I'd like to see happen, we want the stick to be speared into the ground, target side of this one in the middle of my heels. And as we do that, we'd like the stick to be a little bit angled to the right of my target, which obviously in this case is the green.
Nice little draw into out.
Exactly. So we see target side of the alignment stick, and this is slightly into out. And it's also at a fairly shallow angle. So the golfers who maybe struggle to create power, don't use their body particularly well, if I go to the top here and I don't use my body at all, I'm probably going to get this side of the alignment sticking quite steep.
Dumping it in there, steep.
Correct. Or what another fault that we see is this trail arm not working particularly well, the wrist angle's being lost, and again you can see
you don't want to let go now.
Exactly, it's going to be a very, very painful exercise. But this golfer's going to find that they can't get that in to out shape.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is a really good drill to work on body motion and trail arm at the same time as well.
So is this something with your clients you would test them on to see whether they can do it, but don't tell them what they're trying to achieve almost?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great little exercise and it really highlights a lot of what we see in the golf swing. And I think we were talking off camera about why we like this. This is what I call a task drill. So we're not really telling the golfer how to move their body and how to move their arm. We're just setting the task, building that image of what they're trying to do, and often find that they'll kind of connect the dots and they'll figure out their way of getting there. So for those golfers who don't particularly like swing thoughts, this is great, because when I do that, I'm not thinking about bumping my hips and dropping my shoulder and keeping my arm tucked in. I'm just really trying to visualize where that stick is trying to go, and I will make the desired movements that are required to make that happen.
Very nice.
So if you're watching this video, try and forget the last 3 minutes and just get a club and throw it in the ground and see where it goes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, this is a great exercise for me to create some new feels in my golf swing, because what often is the case when I do this is when a golfer does this correctly, you can almost see that element of surprise in the face, go, well, that feels different. I didn't realise I had to do that much with my legs, or I didn't realise I had to keep my arm in this position for so long. So it's a great way for them to create their own little feels. And, you know, and ultimately we should be able to do that with, you know, a nice bit of flow and a nice bit of rhythm and a nice tempo to it.
You can see how quickly and easy he's doing that. It's obviously the motion is easy for Chris there, but I think a lot of people might struggle with this. So go and give it a go in the garden, start spearing it in the ground and see what happens. But the great thing about this, he's using his body in the right way, and he's sort of getting this release of energy later in the golf swing, which is what creates that effortless power that he's going to demonstrate in a minute again. He's got one to beat there, Piers.
Just watch out for the cat in the garden, that's all I'd say. All right, so let's do it. Let's hit another one. You're going to go same club, or are you going to go?
I'm going to go same club.
Oh, I think
it might be a little bit too long, but I think 9 might be just a little bit too short.
So it'd be interesting to see the slow-mo on this and just see how the lower body works. Again, Chris, we know Chris's lower body moves a lot, it rotates a lot, and obviously this right arm storing up behind almost.
Yeah, I think that's the takeaway for this message is, if we can get the connection with the golf club very well, very good, we can get the body moving very well and get the trail arm working very well. Those are 3 things that we're covering. Now, we said 2 tips because the second drill kind of incorporates 2 of those, but those 3 things together can hopefully give them some more power.
Meshing it all together. Right,
Absolutely.
Let's see what you've got.
Absolutely.
I love this.
So, little exercise, check my grip. I might have one little rehearsal where I'm trying to almost create the same sensations I had with that little exercise.
How simple that is.
And then I can go ahead and hopefully put them all together.
Beautiful strike, took a little bit off it.
I'm hoping I did.
Effort level, pin high.
He's made that look very easy.
Pretty easy.
Very easy. Very easy.
Yeah, I won't be too unhappy with it.
Actually going to play golf with him as well
We
next
are,
few
actually,
days.
tomorrow, aren't we?
I'm not
And it
looking
felt-
forward to this.
it
All right,
felt-
mate, partner.
It felt effortless as well.
Very
Chris, thank you so much. I think
for having
those
me.
were some really good tips. I think,
stuff,
guys,
great stuff.
what I like about that's really simple. Some simple things. You don't have to think too much about it. And I love the task one there, where you can go and give it a feel and start to work it out yourself.
Absolutely. So make sure you check out his channel, but also you need to know Break 80 is now live. So Break 80, Break 90, Break 100, 6-week coaching plans, which are going to allow you to beat that score. Andy, super excited for them.
Yes, make sure you check them out. Click the link here, and we'll see you next time.